against stone pelters at the mosque. FIR has been registered against unidentified persons. Identification process of others is underway as well. So this is the latest that we're getting right now. After 5 police personnel were injured as an anti-encroachment drive was carried out near a mosque in Delhi's Ram Leela Maidan, which turned violent. The clashes broke out when about 300 officials and workers of the Municipal Corporation of Delhi were carrying out a demolition drive at a land adjoining the Syed Faiz Elahi Mosque and a graveyard at Turkman Gate, following the orders from the Delhi High Court. Now, an FIR has been registered against unidentified persons and identification process is underway also, we're given to understand. For more on this, we have with us Anshul Singh, who's joining us live from the Turkman Gate. Anshul, what can you tell us of the situation currently on ground? What is happening there? Have you been able to speak to the people around and get a sense of what really happened?
Well, the situation on the ground at this point in time is peaceful, but I'll just try and show you and get you a sense as what has transpired over here. If I could just show you in the visuals, this is the main structure of the mosque and this has been left absolutely untouched. But what are the parts that have been removed? What are the parts that have been demolished? If I could just show you over here, this was a Barat Ghar that was made over here, and it was an illegal encroachment. In fact, yesterday the authorities from the mosque committee had moved the Delhi High Court as well, asking for a stay, and that stay was denied from the side of the Delhi High Court, and hence this entire demolition drive has been carried out. If you could look on the first floor as well, the deep freezers, the eggs and other things that one could eat, all of these things are still placed over there. They haven't been removed as well. Apart from this, there was a small dispensary on the left hand side as well, and that dispensary has also been brought down. But as this entire anti-encroachment drive was underway, there were people who tried to gather over here and started pelting stones at the police officers, due to which 5 police officers have sustained minor injuries at this point. Apart from this, the Delhi police has finally gone ahead and registered an FIR under anti-rioting sections of the BNS, and at least 5 people have been detained by the Delhi police at this point in time, whereas the identification process of others is still underway. If I could just show you this entire compound that is present over here, the condition that you are seeing over here, this was the entire encroached area. Approximately 4,700 square yards of area has been evacuated, has been cleared off by the Municipal Corporation of Delhi. Now remember, this mosque is also a controversial mosque, because remember when the Delhi blast happened, Umar, who was the person who blew himself outside the Red Fort, it was at this mosque that he came to offer his namaz, and then went ahead and parked his vehicle at the parking of the Red Fort, and then eventually blew himself at approximately 7:30 p.m. in the night. So this mosque was in the center of the controversy. But yes, this entire proceedings of encroachment and anti-encroachment was going on before that as well. It was on the orders of the High Court that finally this entire decision has been taken to clear off this area, and then eventually at late last night, this entire anti-encroachment drive has been carried out. 5 police officers have sustained minor injuries, 5 people have been detained, whereas the process of identifications of other accused who pelted stones at the police officers is still underway.
Right. Okay, Anshul, so a couple of things that I want to see clarity on. When we talk about this entire compound and the issue of encroachment of land, is it only limited to that wedding hall and the dispensary? One, that, and also when we talk about the stone pelters, what really happened? What really triggered them to take such an action? Did they think the mosque was under threat as well?
I'll just walk and try to... no, so there was no order of the mosque to be demolished. The mosque has its paper, and according to the police and the MCD as well, the mosque is built on Waqf land, and hence there was no risk to mosque. Absolutely, but yes, the encroachment that happened around the mosque in lieu of this mosque, that was something that had to be removed, and that was something that was supposed to be done for the past many days. If I could just walk out and try and give you a sense of this entire area of Turkman Gate. Now this was the main gate of this compound of mosque, and this entire area has also now been demolished, because this was all illegal and encroached upon by the mosque authorities. Apart from this, this is the main road that leads that comes from places like ITO towards the Old Delhi road, and this entire road has now been cleared of the encroachment that was made over here. You can see in these visuals that how the encroachment was done over here, and now since it has been removed, the area has expanded itself almost twice its size. On the other hand, from the location from where the stone pelting happened, I'll just try and give you a sense behind me. If you could see that the Vajravahans, the rapid action forces are still deployed over here. They are still trying to make sure that the law and order situation remains under control. And if at all any person is trying to get any place close to this location, they are being removed immediately by the police and the rapid action force that is present over here. The bulldozer action is still underway. If I could just show you the clearance operation to clear off the roads that was encroached upon, and the debris that had reached on the road, that is still being removed by bulldozers over here as well. So definitely the operation has completed, the demolition drive has completed, the clearing up operations are underway at this point. Now, this was the route. If we showed this to our viewers as well, that from a location there was severe stone pelting that happened as well. Now, this is just a few meters away from the mosque site, and right, we are at the Turkman gate, exactly at the Turkman gate at this point in time. And if I could just get you inside this road as well, the manner in which this entire incident unfolded, that is absolutely visible. There are stones that are lying on the ground. There are vehicles that have been damaged in this entire incident. The to and fro that happened between the police, between the authorities and the protesters. If you could just see the scooters that are lying over here, all these scooters have been brought down due to the massive stone pelting that happened yesterday as well. So definitely the situation went out of hand just for a few minutes. But yes, the police and the authorities have been able to make sure that the situation is now under control, and the people who are collecting over here, they are still being removed by the police.
All right. Well, Anshul, thank you so much for bringing us the latest on this. Of course, we're getting more information as well. The BJP